Play. It's a busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Which engine is feeling sad? Yes, it's James. James is unhappy that he's covered in mud. Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James. How does James feel after Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James? Yes! James is very happy after Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James. Later that day, James is worried about getting his delivery wet as he looks at a puddle on the tracks. Thomas races through the puddle and splashes James, ruining his delivery of strawberries. How does James feel after Thomas races through the puddle and splashes him? That's right! James feels angry after Thomas races through the puddle and splashes him. Sometime later, James is happy that he's taking a load of children to the picnic. A cork pops out of a lemonade bottle on Thomas's passing special and hits James. How does James feel after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him? Very happy. James is not very... Yes! James feels surprised after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him. It's the end of a long day, and James has been really useful. Now it's time for James to go to sleep. Click on James to say goodnight. Good night, James. Play. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Choose the engine that is feeling excited. Edward. Tom. Henry is feeling... Yes, it's Percy. Percy is excited when he decides to make his mail delivery run on the express track. Gordon derails when he's forced to swerve into a siding to avoid Percy. How does Percy feel after he causes Gordon to derail? Very embarrassed. Happy. Embarrassed. That's right. Percy is embarrassed after he causes Gordon to derail. Later on, Percy is excited at the chance to make new friends with two squirrels that he sees on a tree stump. When Percy rushes up to talk with the squirrels, they're scared and run away. How does Percy feel after the squirrels run away? Sad. That's right! Percy is sad after the squirrels run away. Later that day, on Dowager Hat's birthday, Percy is sad when all of the other engines are given important jobs. Sir Topham Hatt sends Percy on the most important special of all, to pick up a big present at Brendam Docks. How does Percy feel after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all? Very happy. Yes! Percy is very happy after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Percy to go to sleep. Click on Percy to say goodnight. Good night, Percy. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling happy. That's right, it's Henry. Henry is excited when Sir Topham Hatt asks him to collect an important visitor from Brendam Docks. During Henry's run, Ari and Bert tease him about being the only engine that needs a special type of coal. How does Henry feel after Ari and Bert tease him about being the only engine that needs a special type of coal? Henry is not... Henry. Yes! Henry is embarrassed after Ari and Bert tease him about being the only engine that needs a special type of coal. Later on, Henry is excited that a photographer is about to take a special picture of him for a book about the engines of Sodor. Suddenly, Thomas races up so that he is in Henry's picture too. How does Henry feel after Thomas races up to be in Henry's picture? Embarrassed. Henry is not happy. Yes! Henry feels surprised after Thomas races up to be in Henry's picture. Sometime later, Henry is sad when he scares away the Sodor warbler, a special bird that visitors have come to see. The visitors are happy to see the bird riding on Henry's buffer later when he goes to pick them up. How does Henry feel after the visitors are... Yes! Henry feels happy after the visitors are happy to see the Sodor warbler riding on his buffer. It's the end of a long day, and Henry has been really useful. Now it's time for Henry to go to sleep. Click on Henry to say good night. Good night, Henry.